Welcome back to Squawk Box. A group of 9 former CDC directors and acting directors blasting Robert F. Kennedy Jr.'s leadership of the Department of Health and Human Services. In a New York Times op-ed, the authors criticized Kennedy for weakening programs designed to protect Americans from cancer, downplaying vaccines, canceling investments in medical research, and replacing experts on federal health committees with what they call unqualified individuals. The op-ed follows the Trump administration's firing of CDC Director Susan Maneras. President Trump weighing in on the CDC and vaccines over the long weekend. Here's what he said on Truth Social. He said, "It is very important that the drug companies justify the success of their various COVID drugs. Many people think they are a miracle that saved millions of lives. Others disagree. With CDC being ripped apart over this question, I want the answer. I want it now. I have been shown information from Pfizer and others that is extraordinary, but they never seem to show those results to the public. Why not?" Question mark, he asks. President Trump saying that he wants what he calls the great numbers to be released widely and clear up this mess one way or the other. Of course, the question is if, in fact, these numbers, whatever he's referring to, and he used to take great credit for the vaccine during the pandemic, are as great as either he or the drug makers say, and he's saying there's this mess inside the CDC, does he then side with drug makers and say, okay, Robert F. Kennedy Jr., we're not doing it this way, or where does this really head?
I think he would like to see the numbers out. There were some reports recently of a meeting that he held in Bedminster, New Jersey, here, and I think the reports suggested that Albert Bourla was in the audience for that, and that he said to this group of people that he was frustrated by this, that he would like to be able to take more credit for Operation Warp Speed, which was widely heralded as this huge innovative program that took place on his watch when COVID was here. I think he'd probably like to see the numbers and see it out there, make it easier to defend.
But I'm saying if he does, then does he get rid of Robert Kennedy? That to me is the fundamental question in all of this. Yeah. If he's saying this is the answer to that question, is that the implication? I don't know.
Is that the Times? I mean, Texas two-step. So that was the editorial pages,
right?
They put even on their completely objective front page.
Yep.
They. I actually said those words, didn't I? They had it. So it's they did the op-ed and on the front page. Big story today. I looked in the op-ed. I didn't say. Is it in today's?
I live in an online world, Joe. So
I know you do. I know you do. Don't you like turning things?
That's about a day or two old, probably at this point.
Is that it? Because I was trying to follow along. Okay. I guess,
At home, pages.
But I didn't need to, because the op-ed is on the front page every day.
That's not true. That's not true.
I know.